everybody. So let's see what's going on today. Part of a great bing bam boom. So boom boom boom. Started my session. As you can see, yesterday, this was that entry that I had did. It came up a little bit, but ultimately went against me. So I ended up losing like 380. So now we're gonna see if it is going to officially break, if there's enough volume in the market today. Actually, is today? Hold on. What holiday is today? It is the market. So, especially here in the US, so there probably won't be as much of a volume in the market. So there, we'll see. Keep it like that. Actually, I'm gonna double screen this because this put gold. All right, so that way I can see both of these because I really want to see if it's gonna actually break this with a stronger candle. Started, but it just couldn't. If I could see something like this candle over here past it. Let me close this down. I don't think I got anything showing that I don't need to be showing. This and this. I'm gonna put y'all on mute for a second so I can keep playing my music in the background. It's too quiet in here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Is that it? Is that it? And then even then, so let's move. Let's say entry is here. I needed to get past that. If I want to get in on this goal, I have to at least get past that comfortably. If not, I'm not gonna mess with it. There. Actually, let me see what this is over here. Did I already? No, I didn't. Okay. Yep. That and the entry would be there. And I would possibly be able to something like that. And then I also have this down here, the S&P, which had a little gap up. Had a little gap up here for the open. Solidate a little bit, came down a little bit, but it's trying to break it this time. So I anticipate if this one doesn't have enough strength and volume to break that, then this one might. I'm going to get a better view on this. Dang, where all these extra. That wick would be that, especially since it gapped up past that. So let's see here. It's about right there. About 25, 75. Bottom of that candle, depending on how this one closes. This one, the next one. Oh, actually, this is 30. So let me go to 15. I'm pretty much looking for, so the this was going up Friday. So yesterday, Sunday, 5 when it opened, it had a little gap, but not enough volume really, like I was saying. Consolidated came down. So now we're gonna see, because of the slight holiday, how many people are actually in the market today, how much they're gonna get it to move or whatever. Um, Days like this where it might be a little less volume, I wouldn't be surprised if we could only get like one or two Arista rewards, or 1 to 2.5, maybe 3 if we're lucky. But a win is a win. Okay, so that this S&P is looking like it might have some volume in the market, kind of moving a little bit. So we're gonna take this one. I'm gonna verify one quick thing before I do that. Make sure. Let me do this right quick. Da, da, da. Prop. Okay, here we go. I don't own the rights to any of this music in the background that's playing. Like a skin of a potato. Just in case. I don't even want to have to deal with them talking about some copyright. Okay. What was I trying to do? Before I forget. Excuse me, y'all. Give me a couple of seconds. Ooh, I didn't even. Okay. Hold on. Before I do that, I didn't know. I'm gonna have to check that today too. 24, 240, 6, 4.
Order filled.
Okay. So that's my entry. I possibly could have waited until it broke this up here, but I'm looking at it as it did the gap. Man, it came down here, wicked, but it didn't keep going down. Looks like it wanted to come up more. Had these two candles, this was the open and this is the next 30, even though it's not completely done. It's 8 minutes left in the candle. We'll see how that goes. Before I put my stops in. And like take profit in. Oh, actually, here, that's not right. All right. So here, oops. What I'm going to do is right there, come in a little closer on this 15. I'm going to make this. Let's do that. That's what we do. Stop loss about 20, risking 400. Going for about 1350, between 1250 and 1350. And we'll go from there. Let me see. All right. That, and then this. just to keep an eye on seeing what this is doing over here too. What's going on down here? Maybe not. Maybe I thought it was looking like it was from 8:30. It was looking like it. We'll see. Oh, let me make this a little smaller so I can see this stuff better. Oh, did I turn this back on or off? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking at this gold too. So I'm already in the S&P one. Typic, I see this gold. It broke that with this. I want to see if it's gonna continue. What's gonna happen with this? Normally, I don't. Well, it happens sometimes, but on average, they don't like move in the same direction all the time like that. So, um, I just want to be sure before I try to get into something else, especially consider I'm already in this one. I'm already risking 400 for this. And if I did get in on the gold trade, that would be my last trade for the day. So I have to be mindful of that and not trying to risk too much, trying to like, oh, this going up too. So I'm trying to get in both of them or whatever like that. That's why also if I did get in this one, it wouldn't be 1 to 3. I'd be doing like 1 to 2 or 1 to 2.5. Also because I don't want to go past 5,100 and like I mean, not 5,100, 51,500 or 51,600 for the day. And I'm there, whatever. So I just want to make sure before I try to jump into another trade, just because I think it looks nice, even though it like you see, obviously I was already trying to get in it yesterday from here standpoint in one trade. I want to make sure that this is okay because I don't want to get in on this trade. I mean, get in on this trade and then it start like retracing a little bit, and then it hits my daily stop loss and then locks me out. But this still hits my take profit, and if I would just stick with this one, I wouldn't have to worry about that. And that's happened before. That's what I say. It's like that's and successful in this is just psychology, not being greedy. Like them small wins add up over time. Small wins, small wins, small wins, whatever. So that's why I'm also looking at this one up here, just determining on how it looks. Most likely this the 15 over here. So we'll see how this candle closes at 9:45, and then we'll see what 9:45 to 10 looks like if the 9:45 doesn't give me good enough confirmation. And over here, what are we going for? How many ticks is this? 67 ish. So let's say 70. I'm going for 70 ticks over here. Since I'm waiting on this candle to close, I'm gonna make this larger so y'all can see it better. Because even this, let me see something. And also, I have to consider. Sometimes I consider would it be just better doubling down on the trades that I'm already in if they have another entry setup that I see. And what I mean by that is this. So, for example, we see again, I already explained it up, down, came up, it broke that, it broke this, it broke that with that in my middle level. So basically, my level was about here. Let's say that was the level, that red line. The next level I could say is when it's breaking this. So I can make this as a, actually, know what I'm gonna do? No. Zone. I'm gonna make this into a small zone. So that way, instead of me looking at gold, possibly losing on gold or whatever like that, I rather just, if I already believed in this trade going up, oh, snap. Oh, that was decent. I still got it. I still ended up working out for me. Okay. Clone. So if that would be the case, then it would have to be something like that. When it broke that level, stop loss would be here, right below that box for me. And then again, I'm not going for 1 to. Oh, it still would line up for 1 to 3. It's crazy. Dang there. Oh, that's why, because this is off a little bit. Okay. That would be the 1 to 3. And if I wanted to, I could do 1 to 5 or something like that. Situations like that, I'll put it at the 1 to 3. But then once the price get up here, I'll see how it's moving. And if I want to just exit the here one or that one. I have to wait to see if it's going to break this. All right, now let's come over here again. While that's marinating, you can still see the price up here, so we can determine on what it's doing. Pretty much in the same area as that RSI. Not totally bad because you have stuff like this where it looked like it was coming down up, but it was still slowly moving up. Even when it dropped here with this, even when it dropped here, it only dropped a little bit. But now it's looking like it might get rejected or not having a volume to keep going. See, so I was saying if I would have imagined if I would have been like, oh, and that, not to say it won't still go up, but just in my mind personally right now, I would have been looking like, oh, dang, I got in here trying to be greedy and now the price is coming against me. And what if it comes all the way to my stop loss, this and that, whatever. And this was at 160, but now it's only at 120. So those are the things you have to be mindful of and keep doing. Like, hey, I got in, I saw the entry. It looked nice. If it goes against me, it goes against me. Same thing with last night when I'm gonna delete this out. That's just like last night. Like I said, when I had got in here, I'm like, this is a good candle, whatever it came up and it went against me. I could have been mad, I could have been whatever. It was cool. Waited to 8 o'clock, didn't really see nothing. Waited to 1 a.m., didn't see nothing. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just wait until tomorrow. Like I said, not to say this won't still go up, but those are just the things that would have been going through my mind. And I don't want to start the week off trying to do extra stuff. And then when you do extra stuff, sometimes you have to work twice as hard to gain that back, what you lost because you was doing stuff that you shouldn't have done. And then it just kind of like creates a snowball. Because then in the back of your mind, for example, so say I would have entered both of these. Say the gold went against me, but the S&P hit my take profit or whatever like that. But the gold hit drawdown, my daily drawdown before I can get enough steam with the S&P. Then in my mind, when it would have hit take profit, I would have been in my mind, I'd be like, dang, I could have made $900 to $1,000 today. But instead, I ended up losing $850 today. So then now tomorrow, I'm thinking about that too. I'm like, dang, even if I win tomorrow, even if I win that 800 back or 1,000 back and end the day with $150 profit, still going to be in the back of my mind like, dang, I could have had $1,800 because I took that other trade yesterday and it lost and whatever. So that's what you have to be mindful of to prevent those snowball effects from happening. See, it might still go. It's a little slower moving. I know this is a 5, and then not to mention, you got to realize gold has had a lot of movement in the last 2 weeks. So for us to also to keep expecting that every week, every day, it's going to just be moving 100 pips, 200 pips, or whatever like that is, or ticks. My Forex days, pips, but just stuff like that. So not bad. Oops, wrong thing. Down here. There we go. Because it has potential. See how it whipped up over here? It has potential to whoop up and then come back down, like kind of come up and then see. Actually, I might have to. This is a tough decision because it looks nice. This is a tough decision. Also thinking about this is, would I have had more confidence getting in on this trade too had I not taken this and had the drawdown already? Would I have had more confidence in this potential trade? Because I would have been able to, like, in the back of my mind, it's like I also got to be mindful of daily drawdown, like I said. So what I'm going to do, let me come back over here. I see the price is fluctuating over here. So let me see if it meets my new parameters for another entry. Even here, this RSI is kind of high too. See, this might not be continuation because, like I said, it's still seeming like it's having trouble breaking that box. But this RSI on the 30 is not looking, it's not horrible looking. What to do? And this is why I say I don't try to predict the market. I look at what the market looks like it's doing and what it wants to keep doing, and then I try to get on that. You see this retracing a little bit. I still got a good stop loss down here. Everything is pretty decent. I'm still in profit. Over here, honestly, I probably wouldn't really get concerned too much until or unless it started breaking lower than this candle, especially considering this is 30-minute candles. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, because even then, like, this is in the middle of the 9:30 to 10 o'clock candle, but it's almost 9:50, meaning it's only 10 minutes left. So it's about 33% of the candles done. Not to say that I haven't seen stuff look like this and then it's just come down in the last 5-10 minutes, depending on what information is released. But that's what I'm looking at now. Because like I said, that wick, seeing if it can break that. Some bodies, break this, that, then I'll have more confidence. And then also, it's important to understand what you're trading. I know that MES or the S&P moves differently than gold and typically slower than gold. So there's times where I can get easily 100 pips on gold or ticks on gold, but might only be able to get 80 off the S&P, and it's going to take all day. Might get in at 9:30 and close out at 1:30. Gold, a lot of times I can get in at 9 and be done at 11 or something like that, or 10:30 or whatever like that. So I also have to be mindful of that while I'm trading, because I might be like, oh, it's not moving fast enough, or it's coming up and down, it's coming up and down. And the whole time it's just taking its time. It's just taking its time. You see over here, just take its time, up and down a little bit, down a little bit, then it's just take its time, even little wicks, whatever. And this is the 30-minute candles, and it still got little wicks and stuff like that before it finally took its time on up to take profit. Let me look over here again. I might see. That's not horrible. What time is this? This was that. That was the 9:30. If I did get onto this, it might be like a 1-1, 1-2. Because it broke it. It's broke. Great indicator, strong candles. I'll rock with
Order filled.
it. Looks really nice. I hate to say it, and it might still go against me, but like just looking at this, at the wicks up, broker levels. Let me see. $15. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna meet y'all right quick. I'm gonna see if this actually See what I mean? I'm just gonna get out of this. It's not even worth it. It's really not. I'm just gonna get out of this mug
Order filled. Order filled.
and call it on that one. Now watch this mug get the going up. It's just not worth. It's just not worth me worrying about it when I can focus just on this one. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shift back over here and primarily focus on S&P. Let me get this a little bigger so y'all can see this. Yeah, I'm going to move my stop loss up here to the bottom of that. So now I'm only risking $200. And my take profit is 1,600. But because of the that previous trade earlier and in this trade, I'm down about 400 currently. Or technically right now, if I closed out on 800. But so that means my stuff hit profit. I'll be around like $1,100 for the day. Yeah. That candle, even if I just use this candle as my indicator, $20 here for that 20, and then 3. Yeah. Oh, while I'm doing this, I just thought about, I'm supposed to be taking freaking screenshots of stuff and totally forgot. Dang, I can't. I'm gonna have to do it on what's the name because I can't do it on me. Oh, I guess you know what? No, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be. I'm gonna just take a picture of this. I'm just take a picture of this. Uh, okay, see how that goes. Oh, snaps. Oh, dang. I got the mic on already. I didn't even realize that. I totally forgot. I used to order on this account. Got to be mindful of that, too. I totally forgot I had 2 accounts right now. Dang.
Order filled.
Dang. My fault. That's my fault. Totally forgot. So because of that, I'm gonna keep this one up just because the price is so much different. Womp womp. Okay. The orders is this one it? No, trades right here. Let me take a picture of this so I'll upload that one too, so I can show the loss from yesterday. I want this stuff to be as realistic as possible. Y'all see, this is the goal that I lost the other day. That thing. Okay, I'm gonna meet y'all again. Actually, I'm cool. Y'all see where my stop losses and everything is. Let me see this. I'm put everything basically here. Put this here. I don't want to, like I said, S&P takes typically is a longer hold. So I don't want to sit here till 2 o'clock just in silence looking at the screen. So I'm going to upload all my stuff on my socials and you guys can check it out there. I might go back live towards the end of it to see how it turned out, but I don't really want to just sit here in silence for this time period. So, yeah, we broke that down. We broke down broke down a lot of different psychology and stuff. Even with the gold, you see, I still ended up getting in on the gold, but again, like I said, that psychology is a mug. Thinking about previous loss and all that stuff, so that's why I left it on. I'll catch y'all later.